Where's Lincoln?
Hey, this is heavy.
What about something?
You picked it.
It's like an old church bell in Italy.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is that what we've been? The Brucemore Boys. We've been Servants' Quarters. We've been No Name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just the Yahoos.
I guess so. Yeah, the go-to backing band for Brucemore. Yeah,
For nearly a decade.
for nearly a decade.
We have artists introduced to us in many different forms. Spoken word, poetry, writing, music, all of that
Magic.
stuff.
All kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
I forgot about the
Yeah.
magic thing that we did. But you know, when you add all of that up, and it's like, here's an organization that's saying, hey, not only do we trust that we're going to invest in those artists, we're going to invest in a group of yahoos that are going to be the folks that basically end up being the through line.
The music industry is all about cookie cutter, do what sells.
Yeah.
Artisan Studio is, as Gerard said, it's be yourself and let us help you develop that as a product.
Yeah.
And so it's very unique, and people aren't coming in with financial constraints and time constraints and all of that they traditionally would have even under a record contract.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it really helps people that, don't have several $1,000s to go spend in a pro studio to get something of quality out there and develop as an artist in the process.
Yeah, and getting that consultation as well costs a lot of money. Doing it conventionally.
I mean, Dave's fees alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't come out of the house for less than 10 grand. You got to have the place for it to happen, right? And you have to have the support. More importantly, you need to have the support. The folks that are just willing to get behind, art that's taking place in a community like Cedar Rapids. And, it's a combination of, I think, Brucemore staff, the Brucemore leadership, and it's really a credit to the patrons that come out week after week to these shows. They really show the art community that there is a place for them here in Cedar Rapids, and it's cool.
Yeah.
You get new people in that have never been in a recording situation before, but
Right.
they got great ideas. They just
Absolutely.
didn't know how to express them, or they didn't have an outlet for them. So I think, the studio here really fills a need for the artistic community, because again, going back to the band analogy, you don't have 3 or 4 or 5 different people kind of putting their heads together and say, okay, how are we going to make this happen, and pooling their resources, et cetera, et cetera. You've got one person a lot of times who's just got talent and something to say, but no outlet to say it, right? And that's where Gerard, Brucemore, the whole community just kind of steps in and makes it happen.
Yeah, and they need an organization or a team
Right,
to
right.
to not only facilitate that creativity and that potential, but to maximize it as well.
Yep.
And the interesting thing is the patron side of this, because if you go to any other venue in town, a patron goes to see a show that they know. They go to see an artist that they know. So they know exactly what to expect. When they come to Brucemore, they come because they don't know what to expect, but they know the quality that will go behind it.
Yeah.
So
It's
they have no idea what the show will be
yeah.
about.
It's less about trusting the band that was given the slot and more about trusting the organization and the
Right.
team that gave this band a chance.
And there's no other venue like that in
Right.
West Central Iowa, Eastern Iowa.
Yeah.
Well, and I think the shirts are appropriate. This was David Jansen's name, right?
His wife.
His wife.
Yes,
Okay.
Kristen. Yeah.
So Kristen, thank you. But the name coming out of the fact that most of the recordings we've done over the years have been in the servants' quarters here on the Brucemore property. But it also kind of is a reflection of the band that we are here to serve the artists that come in through Brucemore, through the Artisan Studio. Like, we're there not to be the star. We're there to have fun supporting them and make their project the best that it can be, make the live shows the best that they can be. And I think we all have fun doing that.
For sure. And we we try not to suck, which is
Try,
yeah.
Hey, we say
Yeah,
it's like you can ask of anybody.
sometimes that's the only thing we excel at.
The reality of contributing to that standard, not just for musical excellence, but for community artistic excellence, I think adds a lot more weight to the fun that we have in a really moving way.
And I think even in Cedar Rapids, like, it's something that's needed. So we went through COVID, we went through the Derecho, and Brucemore was one of the places that led the charge to keeping the arts community alive. So I don't know how many days after the Derecho were we out in the courtyard? 8 days. So trees still down.
We were on Jenny Power.
And just
We were.
there was a generator running the stage.
It was
and
scrappy for a bit.
we held a weekend of shows.
Yeah.
And to me, the Artisan Studio is a chance to use what's been developed in me over the course of a lot of years of doing music to help grow others. And when you're here at the Artisan Studio, we never know what we're going to run into. And so just a chance to grow as a musician and be a part of helping grow a community of new artists or underserved artists, and do that that's a lot more enjoyable than many years I've spent as a professional musician.
I get to play on all kinds of different genres of music, and it's just really unique, and I really feel blessed to be a part of it.
So I think the Artisan Studio is a kind of a safe haven, at least for me, and for a good amount of people that I know who have participated in shows done by the Artisan Studio. It's kind of a saving grace, I guess, in terms of social well-being in relation to a community as a whole. I think, for me at least.
It's a pretty heady answer there. There's the experiential side of it as well, that you hopefully learn something, you see something, you get to be a part of something.
Right.
Like, I would say over the years, we become friends with several of the audience members because they always show up, and then they talk to us afterward, and they're not just witnessing something, they're a part of the mission. For sure. And I think that's how
Absolutely.
Brucemore carries things out. Like, be here and invest both, financially, time-wise, energy-wise, just with the community that's going on artistically here at Brucemore.
Yeah.
All right. Now look to the person next to you. And now look at the camera.
Doing what?
Perfect.